Hello, good morning, my good motherfuckers. Mario Fonso here again in my Bass Challenge Part 2. So, what happened in my first division premiere? I finished in third behind Barcelona and Real Madrid. That was unbelievable. Guys, to pull it off, I had to use all the tricks in the book. I had to run most of the games in fast speed instead of very fast speed. Oh, let me change here. Anglais. There. I had to change the game from very fast to fast speed, pretty much. And I had to man mark a lot of times the opponent's players. That was the thing I did. Well, what else did I do? Well, of course I overwhelmed the market. Whatever I could sign, like last year as well for this year. Something that's interesting, that's going to be like relevant for my team, I did. Another thing that I'm forced to do, unfortunately, do you see these unhappy guys here? They're all being retrained somehow in some positions. So, for example, these guys here are all for center, of course. I'm in preseason, that's why my training is all like that. This guy is a striker. At least I'm training him as such. He's got the off the ball, the pace, and the finishing. And my striker is absolute shit, so I'm waiting for that guy to turn. These guys are training to be defenders. Okay, hopefully I'll get them as left back and a right back as well. Until then, they're just useless for my team. Rest-wise, I have a very complete squad. Yeah, well, it's a very interesting challenge to take, of course. But when you choose Amorebieta, which is probably the worst one in the second league that you can get of the Basque challenge options, it's been a headache, alright. Still managed a lot of defeats last year, but I still managed. I got my place in the Champions League this year. Hopefully I'll qualify to the group stages. And yeah, I got no other future transfers in sight. I got like 30 million euro. The guy that I really wanted, is this guy. Kepa, Uriarte Kepa from Atletico Bilbao. This guy as well that I would have to sign and convert to the center, but that wouldn't be a big issue with this guy, I don't think. But getting him is another story, right? That guy's going to cost me a lot of money. Still keeping an eye on him. Everything that's Bilbao's, of course, everything that's young, that's somehow born in this place, I'll get an access to them. And yeah, see how we go for the next season. But yeah, it's been a journey. My basic wage range is 190,000. Now I got this left back here from Real Sociedad, Kevin Rodriguez. He's Portuguese and he's Basque. Got Albanese. These are my left backs. Garcia Albanese and Kevin Rodriguez. And I got Ciolero as a right back, that I had like last year. And I got Buñuel as well, that I signed from Racing Santander for free. Ramalho is one of my central defenders, even though he's more like a right back than a central defender. He does the job pretty well. Cordoba is obviously the other central defender. Biasco as well. Yeah, there's another guy here. El Lustondo as well, that I just signed recently. Yeah, this season I think, yeah, from Real Sociedad for free. He's another central defender. So 1, 2, 3 central defenders here. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe I'll have to promote another guy. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I saying? Yeah. 2 right backs, 2 left backs. That's it. Goalkeeper. I got Bastida. It's probably, yeah, the best goalkeeper I've seen so far here that is available for me. This guy is my sub. Nothing relevant. Nothing to say. Garcia is my sub defensive midfielder, but Vallejo is the star of the company. Got this guy from, yeah, he was in Cordoba, then he went for free to Eria, and then I signed him for 1.5 million euros, cheap. Ascue, as I said, he's going to be my striker. So my central midfielders are Zubimendi and Gil. Okay, probably Zubimendi is the first guy, Gil is the sub. Then I have Seguin. Seguin is still my number 10, let's say, like my offensive midfielder there in the midfield. At least so far, I got this guy for free, Sanset. He looks decent anyway, got him for free from Atletico Bilbao. He wasn't playing there, but he's a sub. Seguin is way better, I believe. Well, the season will show me if he is or not. Then I got Guillermo Fernandez, that I signed for 3.5 from Racing Santander. Decent player, nothing transcendent, but for the level and for what I can actually sign, I'm pretty happy with that. So I got Fernandez, I got Tenreiro as well, that I signed for 1.5 from Salamanca, trying to make something out of this guy in the center. Garcia, same story, training in the center. These guys are like each other's sub, sort of say. And then I have Hervillas as well. So Hervillas, not too bad at all. Got this guy from Valladolid, 4.2. Wasn't cheap last year, but still. It doesn't matter because if I can get him and he's Basque, I'll get him. Currently, I got like 30 million euro. I'm not gonna spend a cent from that. I mean, there's nowhere to spend the money. I'd like the board to like increase my stadium, which is still like 3,000 capacity maximum. I got the facilities to top, and I already asked the board for more investment, and they accepted. So hopefully that will be like prime next year, and they will invest something at least on this stadium. Strikers, this is horrible. This is probably the worst chapter here. So I got this Merino that I'm training in the center as well. I doubt that he's gonna be a striker or whatever, but he might help with the position. We shall see. He came from Deportivo last year. He's 30 years old. He's not happy with the training, of course. Nor he will. He's too old as well to readapt, I think. Then I got Tashkon, which is really, really bad. I got this guy for 350,000 euros from Atletico Bilbao a couple of seasons ago. Yeah, this is the third season we're going to start now. And Ascue, as soon as he transforms into the striker, he's going to be the striker. And the reserves as well. Make no mistakes, I got some good players here, and they make a lot of money. Got Laranzabal being trained as a right back, as I said. Got this guy from Bilbao. So far he didn't convert, so I can't actually test him. I got Vizga here as a reserve. It could very well be like the main sub, to be honest with you. Above Garcia, probably a couple of inches. This is the guy. Maybe. It's relative, isn't it? It's not like he's playing. I'll just keep my friend, and he's younger as well. Got Magalviers there as well. So I'm starting to have an overload of Basques here that I don't like. This guy is horrible. Salado, all these guys that are here for transfer, please go. This guy is for loan. I still have hopes and dreams that one day Torrientes will do something. If he doesn't, that's a good sign because I really don't need that guy. This guy, I'm still tempted to re-promote him to the first team. He was here last year for the last couple of seasons. I'll see how my striker situation evolves, but he's not great as well, like in terms of performance. As you can see, like last year, 707. So it wasn't exactly him who gave me any sort of anything. Got Salazar from the beginning. Got Aguirre. This guy as well I signed for free from Sociedad, trying to make something out of him. He still didn't convert his position, things that take time, and he's not playing, so it's even going to take longer. Got Gania here on the bench. He's my third left back for sure. Got Morua, Ibarbia, Murcillo, Gale. So, as you can see, I got a lot of Basques. Not amazing, but for what I could have, like this alone in the beginning would be way better than the team I had in the second B or in the second division almost. Maybe not the second division. Yeah, maybe, but yeah. Now they're just a bunch of reserves that make a lot of cash as well. Some of them anyway. See, 110, 95, 80. So I should get rid of at least of these guys, but I can't. Why can't I? Because they don't play. They don't play, they got no interest, and that's how it goes. But it's not like I'm struggling with money. This year, yeah, I sold Castro, who was my goalkeeper last year, but I don't think he's that good, so I sold him because I had Bastira here in the reserves, and he's really ready to play. He's better overall, for sure. And this guy is the sub. So in that sense, all good. This guy I got for free from Atletico Bilbao, this goalkeeper, he's just here. Just in case. All unhappy, everyone wants to play. Everyone isn't happy with the training. It is what it is. But I'll get rid of a lot now. I'm trimming down all the shit ones that are here. I'm going to trim down as well from my first team as well, especially when it comes to these adaptations here. Got to trim down these numbers, and I got to sign only the cream of the crop, like the best of the best of the best, and I have no time for anything else but that. This guy is another one here. Barenschnera, whatever. There are a few Basques here that might elevate my team to a different status. Hopefully, I'll get them. But we'll see. So pretty much that's it, guys. I even have like a sort of, not a headache, but Jesus, this has been, I just see numbers and numbers and numbers in my head already. And yeah, Amorebieta are here to assault the Champions League. I'm just booking here a tournament to rotate my players, see how that goes, especially with the Champions League qualifying fixtures that is ahead. We'll see. I don't think Barca was the Champions League winner last year, even though they are extremely strong. No, they weren't. Liverpool again. Imagine. Since I started this, it was like Liverpool, Bayern, I don't even know how, and Liverpool. And Sociedad was second. Sociedad is that team that gives me a lot of Basque players, but they are losing all their Basque identity. Everything they sign now is not exactly Basque anymore. My eyes are here on Atletico Bilbao. Unfortunately, as well, they sold Iñaki Williams to Dortmund for 86 million euros. So that's another dream flying out the window for me. A guy that I really, really wanted to sign. What can you do? And that's it. Oh, Codro as well. I tried to sign that striker, but he decided to go to Cadiz. Go to Cadiz, my friend. Not going to force you. Even though I was third, whatever. But the status of the club is probably going to increase a lot after this next season in the Champions League. And if I have another good result in the league as well. My aim, of course, is not to... I doubt it, but it's very, very hard. I won't say impossible, of course not, but it's very hard to be champion, like, with a Barcelona and a Real Madrid and Atleticos. Like, I can lose in a lot of houses here, as I did. I can lose in my house. For example, last year, the last game, it was, against Atletico Madrid? I got hammered in the last match, even though I was third for like 3-0 here. See? Like, boom, this Chemi Avila just comes in, and then you're looking at him, you're like, how am I going to get one of these guys as a Basque? It's going to be hard. I wish. Pretty much, wherever you look, they have better players in every position, and that's the truth. And that's what we're looking for anyway. But my Basque challenge is not too bad. So, champion of the second B, champion of the second league, and now Amorebieta is in the Premier League finally. So, second division winners. I don't know why the second B doesn't show, because they're like 4 winners or something. Let me see what happens here if you go to the history. Gijon. Why were these guys the champions here? I don't know. In the end, this thing divides into 4 groups. Right? And in the end as well, the team, they're like 16 teams doing 4 groups of 4, and then you win the group and then you're champion. I don't know why my name in particular doesn't figure there, but it's a little detail, it doesn't matter. So yeah, pretty much that's it. I'm gonna try to get that Champions League, at least the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and that's feasible, I think. I think I can get the quarterfinals of the Champions League and qualify for the Champions League again here on the Spanish First Division. Next year or so, and especially because I'm saving a lot of money, probably I'll be able to finally get gold in this team. Gold. That was pretty much it, my boys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Keep playing much. If you want to try this Basque challenge, please do, but get ready for a journey. You got to be breaking your balls, like using all the rules in the book that you have. Mark individual markings and reduce the speed a little bit so you get a better control of the game. That's what I would recommend pretty much. Enjoy. Adios, motherfuckers. Over and out.